Pinpoint accuracy from
Oh,
the
fuck, he's kicked it.
First goal. The Dockers with only a 1-goal lead. Clark really went.
Dopey bastard couldn't hit water if he fell out of a boat. How'd he kick that?
His name is goal 0.
What's going on, guys and girls? This is our God Zero back again with some more Coach Career AFL Evolution, episode 12. Thank you for joining me as always. This week we are travelling to Western Australia to take on the Fremantle Dockers, a team that we struggled against in the JLT Series. Nat Fyfe, of course, is in career best form. Nothing else to check out, so we're going to get straight into it. As always, guys, be sure to smash that thumbs up button to show your support for the channel. If you're new and you haven't already, be sure to subscribe as well and hit that notification bell so you're made aware of every time I bring an upload to the channel. And fingers crossed we can get the job done, because in the JLT series they made us look a little bit average, admittedly, and Carlton are yet to prove themselves on the road. So Domain Stadium. I do like the anchors in the background. I think that's a nice touch. Having a look here at the Fremantle lineup, David Mundy can get fucked. I'm not a big David Mundy fan, because I'm a Richmond supporter, and in the last 2 seasons he's the one that's won them the game after the siren 2 years in a row. So salty, yes, very salty. And here come the Fremantle Dockers. There's Hayden Ballantyne. That little prick got off the chain in the JLT series. Hopefully we can shut him down today. Big crowd out there. Very big crowd. Here come the Carlton Blues. A lot of support for an away game for Carlton, which is good to see. We're sitting near the top of the ladder, which is where we should be, especially with the very, very good performances that we've seen this year. We've only seen a couple of losses, and I'm actually surprising myself at how well we've gone this coach career. So, you know, who knows? I might even get that premiership in the first year that I'm aiming for. Now, with that being said, here's how the coaching career is going to work. We're going to push for a premiership this year. If we win it or lose it, it doesn't matter. We're going to go through a trade and draft period, and then we're going to try and back it up next season as well. So Carlton Blues is going to be a 2-season series, and then we're going to look at doing something else. I'm looking at doing an AFL Women's series, and I'm also doing a play as a listed player series, which I'm tempted to play a season as Dustin Martin and see how we go. So, as a big Richmond fan, obviously got to get behind Dusty. But that's enough of me talking shit. Here we go. It's going to be paid advantage to Fremantle, and Tabin has already kicked a goal.
And we have the first goal of the match.
Look at that. I'll talk a little bit of shit. He's tapping someone invisible on the back there, and we're already down by a goal. Come on, Carlton. Jones gets the handball out to nobody. Daisy gets it back to Jones. Jones, come on. Oh, you fucking spastic.
The ball goes over the boundary line. Out of bounds near the goal.
I think that's why you can't get a game in real life, the bastard.
Booted by Johnson.
He's not going to get there inside. That fight's going to take it.
Dishes it off by hand.
Good work, you both. Here we go from Trevsky-Seaton.
Simply handed it over. It was all his.
Oh, that looked like it was over the line. But I'll take it. I will take it, and he doesn't even line up for the set shot. Just goes back and kicks the goal. Levi Casbolt on the board early. That's what we want to see. It's back to an even ball game. Oh, big hip and shoulder there. Fremantle look to be out. Get him. He's going to chip it up to Harley Bennell. To the goal square. Good work.
He controls the bouncing ball.
Come on, Rowe. Rowe gets a nice handball out. Buckley's going to get it. He's going to get the handball out again, but he's turned it over. Zach Clark's had a shot. Oh, fuck, he's kicked it.
The Dockers with only a 1-goal lead. Clark really went.
Dopey bastard couldn't hit water if he fell out of a boat. How'd he kick that?
Deft touch from Cruiser.
Carlton down by a goal. Big hip and shoulder again. Still no free kick.
Short handball from 5. Hamling not fazed by the pressure,
As
gets his
I
kick away.
record
Tackled
this
by
video,
Neil.
guys,
Wheater
patch notes have come out for the latest patch that is in the works for AFL Evolution, and let me tell you, anything and everything that has been wrong with the game since release has been addressed in this patch. Especially the umpiring, the tackling mechanics, the marking mechanics, everything has gotten an overhaul, and it should be what I believe now, a very clean game. As we go back, oh, the wind's taking it too much. Liam Jones kicked it behind. But if you had your doubts about AFL Evolution, those doubts might go away very quickly, because they have worked very hard on fixing all the issues that the fans have brought to their attention. And it looks like they've cleaned the game up a hell of a lot, which is good. I can't wait to get my hands on the game again, because I have put playing this game on hold while I do all of this post-recording for YouTube. But I can't wait to get back into it and find out how everything's going to go with the patch that's coming. And as I said that, Matty Cruz has gone down with an injury again. Carlton don't have any luck this season. We've already got Simpson out for most of the year. We've got Paddy Cripps out till halfway through next season. And now we've got Matty Cruiser, our big ruckman. Daisy Thomas, come on Daisy. Get the hip and shoulder on. Yes, good body work there by Levi. Very good work. Daisy Thomas goes back and slots a goal on the siren.
They have been pretty wasteful in
Carlton in front by 1 point at quarter time.
That was a high scoring.
Admittedly, Fremantle had most of the ball in that quarter, but Carlton were able to capitalise whenever we moved forward, which is a good thing. 4 effective disposals to 9, so it is pretty even. Liam Jones has had 5 touches already. Joel Hamling leading the way for Fremantle with 4.
First break is over, and we're back in
And Cruz is back on, so it must have been only a minor injury, otherwise he wouldn't have come back on by himself. Turned it over to Gibbs. Gibbs gets the handball real quick. Mark Murphy's there, but it's going to get turned over. Oh, Murphy's going to get it here. Come on, Murph, get it in. Is Silvani going to get there? No, he's not. Michael Johnson. I should have tried to put some body work on him. Tommy Sheridan's got it now. Half back for Fremantle. Weighing up his options, he goes out to the wing. Good body work there by Mark Murphy. He's going to bring it inbound inside 50. Good body work by Jones, but it goes over his head. Casboult's taking him too high. That's a free kick. Pretty sure that's Zach Dawson, but who gives a shit about Zach Dawson? Should have gone the mark there. That's going to be a push in the back. Free kick to Dennis Armfield. That should be 50. You fucking bastard. But he's made sure of it, Dennis Armfield.
That's 2 in a row for the Blues.
2 in a row for Carlton, furthering the lead to 7 points. 2 straight 12 plays, 3-1-19. Oh, Wiedering takes a cheeky bounce. Alright, now I'm worried because Phillips is now in the ruck, so Cruiser might actually be injured, otherwise his stamina's just been drained. But Mark Murphy gets a handball to nobody, turns it over. Gets the handball off in the Jones direction. It's turned over again. Harley Bennell's got it. He's going to go inside 50. Got to use good body work there. Jacob Wiedering. He's been good the last few weeks, Wiedering. Kerno's there. Rousseau's Nat Fife, apparently. Nat Fife's going to move it up. Good body work there by Phillips.
He controls the bouncing ball.
Oh, Ballantyne, you little bastard.
That's his first.
As soon as he grabbed the ball, I knew the prick was going to put it through. Carlton by a point, 18 plays 19. Come on, Jones. Pull your finger out. Oh, here we go, Gibbo. Jones, why are you running away from the ball, you spastic?
That'll be a free for a push. Jones lining up.
Lucky he gets the free kick there. All right, Jones, put it through the middle.
Going for goal number 1. He holds his breath.
Good body work, good body work, good mark. Casboult lining up. He's going to make sure of it. Casboult's kicked it. Steadies the flow. Levi Casboult's got 2. Carlton back out to a 7-point lead. 18 plays 25. They're really quick with the fucking handball.
Solid catch. Bennell will need to pull something special out here. He got the set.
Oh, that little prick has used me as a step ladder.
Right where you need it. He takes the shot.
But he's missed the shot. Get ripped.
That's a point. The Dockers, no need to worry just yet. Plays onto himself. Sends it on its way.
Little chipping ball. Oh, he gets cut off by Subban. That was on the chest of Doherty the whole time, and then Subban comes out of nowhere. And on the siren, Subban has slotted the goal. And that's a tied ball game at half time.
First half, and the scores are all tied up at 25.
25 plays 25. Now, I have said this in previous videos, I'm not 100% sure on whether it's true or not, but I feel that the home team gets a boost of some sort. The AI gets a boost in their abilities and everything else, because we travelled to Port, and Port absolutely smashed us. Looking at their other stats during the game, they've been pretty even, and they've been losing games as well. We played Fremantle away in the JLT, they belted us. We're playing them today. They're getting the better of the ball again, and I don't understand why. Because when they're getting it, the mechanisms look like, look at that. They're just taking mark inside 50, and it would not shock me if Valentine went back and kicked this goal. See, I try to put a spoil on. Every other match, that's a spoil. Shane Kirsten out in front, and they're going to kick the goal. And they've hit the front. 31 plays 25. Not complaining if they do get a boost in stats. I think the home field advantage and everything else is a good thing, but just curious to know whether it actually is a thing. Phillips gets the handball on. He was looking for Gibbs. Come on, Gibbs. Gibbs from 50 in the Casbolt direction. He gets a hip and shoulder on, but it's going to be a behind. 31 plays 26.
Still in with a chance.
Dawson has the passion for this game.
Less than a kick in it. Come on, Dawson, you useless bastard. Kick it in.
He gets the upper hand.
Big pack. Fife takes it.
With the kick.
Absolute shocker there. Stephen Hill's got it at half-back for Fremantle, moving it out to the wing. He's found Subban. Another player I hate. He's just got a facial and a punch. Of course it's a free kick to Fife. And he manages to get a handball off like that. Yeah, alright.
Valentine with the ball.
Ball! You fucking green bastard. Blow your whistle and give me a free kick.
Clark wins the 10. Terrible timing by Phillips.
Oh no.
Kirsten hits the post.
Thank Christ for that.
The Dockers lead. A goal the difference.
Good body work by Doherty. He's going to get the ball here. Taps it onto himself. He's still putting on a chase, Doherty. Kerridge goes for hip and shoulder, and they've got the ball. They're going to chip it up. Oh, you kidding me? Cam McCarthy's going to have a shot. He's going to chip it backwards, and that's going to be a charging free kick against Doherty, because apparently you can't put any body work on a fucking AI in this game.
Trims the grass with that one. Solid as a rock, and he comes
Nick Subban
with a lovely contested mark. 60 metres out. Subban with a relatively easy shot.
Out of bounds.
Throw in from the boundary line.
Throwing inside. Fremantle's forward 50.
Clark is a class above. I expect he'll continue.
Come on, Phillips. Come on, Gibbs, get him. That should have been ball. That should have been ball. That should have been ball.
Gathered by Murphy. He collects the loose ball. The players have decided to take advantage.
That's not advantage, but the one thing that they have improved, if you press L3 on your controller when the new patch comes out, it actually stops any advantage being called and you can take the kick. And they also have a system put in place where if you do tap the ball on and it goes directly to an opposition player, it's not counted as advantage and it's still brought back as a kick. So they're huge improvements alone. Fremantle should have probably taken the mark there as Liam Jones stumbled over, but he should have taken the mark as well. Fremantle leading Carlton by 7 points, leading into the last break of the game. Carlton really need to lift. 8 to Nat Fife, 7 to Liam Jones. Cruiser back on now, last quarter, need to lift. If we want to come away with a win, we're yet to prove we can win away from home, so at the moment we're not taking any strides in proving that theory. Armfield dropped but gets the handball as he's tackled. They're going to go inside now. As if Cam McCarthy can sidestep like that. Get the fuck out of here. You know what? That's a really tight angle, and I'd normally say he'll miss, but watch him slot it.
Launches one towards goal. The Dockers
Little
to the
prick.
advantage as they lead
I'm not going to
towards
even watch the
39
replay. He can
to
get pissed. He can piss off.
Valentine will want to try and wheel around onto his favourite.
Mark Murphy.
Still very capable.
Captain's
on the
goal.
The ball is hammered towards goal by
Levi's there. How did Levi Casbolt not mark that?
His kicking is
Oh,
unbelievable.
Christ
Some
almighty.
people don't go that far for their holiday. Kerridge just gauging
All right,
which
Kerridge,
way
you've got a little bit of wind behind you.
concentration comes out of the
Let's go to
combination
Torpy.
of confidence and hunger, so they tell me. Casbolt takes the mark.
All right, Casbolt, let's go. Slot it.
Kick the goal on the side. 20 metres out.
Good goal by Casbolt. All right. Tom, we're back in business. We are back in business. Let's go. 7 points. Couple of kicks.
Didn't even get close to that tap. Hamlin handball short. That ball is becoming a yo-yo for him. It keeps coming back.
We've got numbers there. Come on, Carlton. We've got numbers. We've got numbers. Oh, it's turned over. You're fucking kidding me.
Handballs from the tackle.
Why are you running away from him?
He gets tackled as he heads
Oh,
on.
Jesus. Oh, thank Christ. Thank Christ Matthew Tabin is a complete spastic. But that's going to come back to Cam McCarthy. No, it's not. It's going to be paid advantage to Harley Bennell. I think that is. Inside 50. Jesus Christ. Cam McCarthy lines up and he misses. They're letting us off. They've got the door wide open for us. Probably a diving mark by Fremantle. Oh, surprise, surprise. And it's Daniel Pearce. He'll probably have a shot from here. If he marks the ball anywhere around 60 metres out in real life, Daniel Pearce, he's having a shot. Piss off, you little prick!
Valentine tries his luck with a shot at goal.
Well,
Goal for Valentine.
ladies and gentlemen,
he's doing his job.
that could be game over for Carlton.
Kruzak aims for his man on the ground. He gains possession.
Unless we can get it. Oh, piss off, Fife!
He's had lots of touches this match. The advantage is play.
Why are you running away from the... Oh, why do they run away from the ball?
A favourable bounce. Dishes it off to the running player. He's
Come on.
for home. Able to grab it on the half.
Come on, Gibbo.
Gibbs taking a chance at goal. Gibbs just squeezes it
I
over
don't
the
think
line.
it's going to be enough time to come back.
That goal, but they need to
We need
carry
2
that
goals in a
momentum
minute,
on
and that's
if
not
they're
even
going
real
to avoid
time.
the floodgates bursting. An easy
Nah,
interception.
30 seconds. And they've won it.
Nice interception.
They have won it by 9 points. Fremantle. Shades of the JLT series coming back to life. Carlton are disappointed. They're yet to prove they can win away from home. Very spirited effort, but didn't get the win. And that's what we were looking for. So, I'm going to go address the boys in the room, mellow out a little bit, and I'll see you guys in the post-match press conference.
Trent. A spirited effort, but not able to get the job done today.
Yeah, look, I think to the boys' credit, they play good football. We were just outclassed, and it's unfortunate because the one thing we've failed to prove this season is that we have the capability of winning away from home. We've only travelled twice. We travelled to Port Adelaide a few weeks back, and we all know how that went down. And we travelled to Domain Stadium today in a very similar outcome. I mean, we had bursts where I thought we controlled the game more, and then Fremantle got back on top of us. And to their credit, they were the better side today, and the better side deserved to win.
Do you think it's a mental thing, that the players don't believe in their abilities away from home? Or are other factors at play?
Oh, I don't really think it's a mentality thing, but you'd have to think that a demoralising loss like we copped against Port Adelaide a few weeks back is definitely going to still going to play on the minds of some of the players when it comes to travelling again. You know, we've only travelled the once prior to this week, and you know we did rehash on the fact that the last time we travelled we got demoralised and we needed to improve on that. But I don't think it's a mental thing. I think at times during the game we controlled the game well. It's just the fact that momentum was swinging Fremantle's way and they were able to get away with the win.
Definitely a lot of positives you can take out of today's match, though.
You're 100% correct. There was tons of positives you can take out of today's game. You know, Levi Casbolt again up forward, shining light for us. You know, Mark Murphy and Bryce Gibbs both had big games. Wiedering down back had a big game again as well. You know, Buckley got his hands on it a few times. Armfield stood up and had a good game. So definitely a lot of positives. But, you know, with that, there's negatives as well. And we know we've got to work on transitioning the ball from back line to forward line by hand, and effective disposals is something we need to improve on. But definitely a lot we can take out of today's game as a positive, and we know where we've got to improve.
Matthew Cruiser went off with what looked like an injury. Anything to worry about there?
No, I don't think there's anything to worry about there. Look, he did go off and gave us a bit of a scare, and Andrew Phillips did step in and do a bit of the ruck work today. But, you know, Matthew Cruiser was able to come back out on the field and play out the game, and that gives us an indication that it was only something minor. It was probably just a little niggle that needed attention at the time. So I'm 100% confident that there's no long-term injury there, which I'm very thankful for, considering our extensive list of injuries. You know, with Simpson and Cripps both out for long periods of time, and we've still got Matthew Wright out as well. You know, we'll look forward to getting those guys back. But to lose someone like a Matthew Cruiser at this point in the season would be terrible. So to know that he's going to be there next week and it's nothing to worry about is a very, very big sigh of relief.
North Melbourne next week. Are you confident you'll get the job done?
Well, I'm confident we can get the job done every week. We have the mindset of taking every round as it comes, and I've got a strong belief in the boys' ability, and I know we can win every game. It's just a matter of, you know, putting our best foot forward and throwing everything out there. You know, we've had 3 losses so far this year. That's not ideal, but, you know, we've won a fair few games, and going off of past seasons, we've taken a big step forward this season. So do we have the confidence to move forward against North Melbourne and win? Yes, we do have that confidence. Do I think we can beat North Melbourne next week? Yes, I believe that, but it's not up to myself to determine that. It's going to be up to the players next week to put their hands up and make sure they get the job done. But if you're asking me, do we have the confidence, and do I have confidence in being able to beat North Melbourne? Yes, we do have that belief. All right, guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much, as always, for joining me, and all the support you have shown with the AFL Evolution series has been absolutely tremendous. And even though it's not part of the series, I'm going to plug Friday the 13th as well, because the few videos I have brought out for that series, you've shown the exact same amount of love for. And I want to thank you guys so much for not only supporting the series that I'm bringing out, but the channel as a whole. We're almost up to 100 subscribers, which is huge. I didn't think I'd ever hit 50 subscribers, but to almost double that in a month. It hasn't even been a month yet, and we've almost doubled our subscribership. That is huge, and I cannot thank you guys enough. So let's make sure we push for that 100 subscriber mark. But I don't know, by the time this video drops on YouTube, we could have already hit that 100 subscriber mark. If we have, congratulations. If we have not, let's keep pushing for it. Smash that thumbs up button to show your support like you always do, guys. Be sure, if you're new and you haven't already, to subscribe and hit that notification bell so whenever I bring something new to the channel, you guys are made aware. That's it for this video, guys. I'm out of here, and as always, I will catch you guys next time.
Oh,